Rock 95, little Metallica this morning. And Spence doing some extra bonus duty. Joining me is Chris Wethington from Softspoken. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Got such a pleasure to talk with you. And you guys have you had a great success on our Monday Night Mosh. Boy, you had a really good 3-week run there with a new song. But let's find out about you guys. You guys kind of started where in Kentucky, and now you're mostly in Ohio. What's up?
Yeah. So we're all kind of from the northern Kentucky. We call it the greater Cincinnati area. So three of us live in Kentucky. One member was in Cincinnati, Ohio. He's actually moved to Michigan. So we're all kind of more spread out now, but home base is northern Kentucky, Cincinnati area.
Well, tell me about the band. How did this all come together for you guys? You've been doing this since 2015, maybe something like that, or?
Yeah, officially came together 2015. So initially, I at the time was living in Japan. I lived over there for a few years teaching English, and kind of just had some songs I was writing on my own, and decided to move back home here to the States. Hit up Billy, who's the other guitarist, to see if he was interested in starting a band. And when I got home, we got together and just have been rolling since, basically.
Why did you roll with Softspoken? Because you're certainly not soft.
Yeah. There's kind of two meanings, I guess, or ways that came together. The first was actually from when I was in Japan. I consider myself a relatively soft-spoken person, especially in like public situations. I prefer to listen more than talk. But I had a boss basically when I was a teacher, and he told me that in kind of a nice way, but I didn't take it nicely at the time, but he told me that he didn't think I had enough charisma to be a successful teacher because I wasn't like flamboyant and outgoing enough. And that like really kind of pissed me off at the time. So that's when I was kind of like writing, what would become some soft-spoken songs. So I just kind of took that, and like rather than be upset about it, it's like, that's who I am. So I'm going to put who I am in the music that I'm writing. So that was kind of the main inspiration behind the name. And then also, the soft-spoken, but we're not soft thing kind of was inspired also by Led Zeppelin. They're, I remember hearing the story about Led Zeppelin, and somebody said they were going to sink like a Led Zeppelin. So they took the name. So kind of those two things together.
Well, I quite like the band. Yeah, you guys are pretty heavy, pretty hard stuff. And I love the vocals. And I know you pull off double duty because first off, you have an amazing voice, and you come off with these singing parts, and then you go from that to some really heavier, like rock and metal screams. It's really good.
Yeah. I play guitar, but that's all Sam. Yeah, our vocalist. He's very
sorry about that.
No, you're good.
But he's got some really good pipes. Well, tell me about this EP. This has been out how long now?
It came out in May of this year.
Okay, where the heart belongs. Yeah, tell me about this track. This particular song is really good. It's really well written. I love the lyrics to it. Some of it's kind of really dark and haunting too. Father on the bottle, coating his throat with in sin. It just that line alone, it's pretty dark stuff.
Yeah. That's so our vocalist Sam. The song is kind of about his mom and like kind of things that she's had to go through. I don't want to speak too much for him, but he was mostly raised kind of like in a, just by his mom his whole life. She's from Wales in the UK. So she had to leave Wales because of some like bad family situations when he was a little kid and kind of come to the States by herself with children. And so that's kind of the inspiration behind the song.
Yeah. The video is really well done too. And you've got kind of a guest vocalist that jumped in there too.
Yep.
Yeah. Alexia Rodriguez.
Yeah. Lexia did such a good job in her feature in that song. It was really awesome to have her in it.
And this came out in May, so people need to check this out. I know it's on Apple Music and other places too, but and grab this thing because it's really good. So there's a lot of really terrific songs on here. Realign is fantastic. I think Bones is a special song too. I think a lot of people have been ups and downs throughout life, and Bones is just fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah. We Sam and I both, even though I don't really sing, we both kind of handle the lyrical side of things. So like he's always got really good concepts for for just being really honest and like kind of deep with his lyrics. And it's really fun to kind of help him get it together. And I think Bones is probably my favorite song on the EP. Just because, like you said, it's got really kind of light, airy parts, and then it gets real heavy in one second. And that's what we like to do with our music.
Yeah, it's a tight band. You guys are really, really good. Are you trying to book some shows now? What's going on? Are you getting out there a little bit? And knock on wood, we don't have another setback with this COVID stuff, but are you starting to book some shows and play live?
Yeah. So we've played a couple shows here locally. Our first show back was actually with our friends in Varsity. I know they've been on the show before, or on the station. We played a route date that they routed through here. Was our first show back, and then we have a little run in November, and then we've got more touring planned like next year in January. We'll be actually doing longer tours.
Well, very good. It's such a pleasure to talk with you. And God, if you get anywhere near Mankato, Minnesota, love to have you guys in at some point and find out more about you guys.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Well, tell me about this. Where can people find out more details? I know you're all over the place on social media too.
Yeah. So first and foremost, our website, just softspokenmusic.com, has everything you need to find about us. And then all of our social handles, except for Twitter, everything else is Softspoken Music. Twitter is Softspoken Band.
Well, thank you so much, and such a pleasure to talk with you. And let's fire this up. Softspoken, where the heart belongs, in Rock 95. Thank you.
Thanks so much.